Hello everybody. Now I'm going to teach you flowchart. What is flowchart? Basically, a flowchart is a type of diagram that represent a workflow or process. A flowchart can also be defined as a diagrammatic representation and algorithm. A step-by-step approach to solve a task means whenever want to solve some problem in software industry, basically, this is the route map, workflow, how to solve this problem, outcome. See, diagrammatic represent, graphical, you could say it's a graphical representation of the solution. It can apply in software industry whenever you want to solve a problem in software and any business solution, anything. Flowchart are used to design and document simple process or program like other type of diagram. Visual effect. Now let's start. Let's start key component. Shape. There are so many standard shape are there. You have to understand the shape. This shape represent different steps. Oval for start, end, returns, different shape. I will teach you. Arrow to the flow of process and text and text. Now how it work? Basic example. How it work, how to write a flowchart. First you have to start a flowchart. Start, this is the start, then process, then decision, then loop or branch, and then end. Whenever somewhere you have to start and you have to end. After the process you have to end. Now uses, where you will use the flowchart. In software development you can use flowchart. Business solution, any business solution you can use business solution. Business solution. In business solution you can use business solution, or education level you can also use this, and quality control you can use this. Now let's the diagram. There are inbuilt diagram. You have to understand the diagram. By this diagram you have to add the flowchart. This is the arrow diagram. Arrow diagram, flow of line, flow of line, flow of solution. This is the arrow diagram. And this is the terminal, start and end. This is the start and end, start and end, start and end. This is the start and end diagram, beginning and ending. This is called process. Process diagram represents the set of operation and changes value from one location of data represent as a rectangle. Now this is decision making. This is so a condition operation that determine which one of the two path the program will take. The operation is commonly yes no. This is a decision making diagram. You can put any logic here. You can put any logic this here. The logic there will be two value, yes or no. There will be two flow. If yes, one flow. If no, another flow. Now this is indicated the process of input or output data, as in enter data or display result. This is input output simple. Computer will do some input data and it will give you a result, output, input, process, output. This is the input or output, both symbol are same. Then one page connector, from one connector to do another connection. If you want to build up some connection, this is the connection. Now give some example. I'll give you some example. Suppose lamp does not work. If your home or resident lamp is not working, means lamp plugin, first check lamp plugin. If lamp plugin, yes or no. If no, if plugin lamp, then it will work. If yes, lamp is plugging, then you have to check bulb burnout. Bulb burnout. If yes or no. If bulb burnout, yes, replace bulb. No, repair bulb. This is the simple condition of flowchart. Now I'm giving the example. Draw a flowchart. Draw a flowchart that will input two numbers and display their sum. This is simple. Two number you have to input and display the sum. The first start, you have to start somewhere. Start, then input a. This symbol is input symbol. Input a. Input. This is input symbol. This is input symbol. This is input symbol. Input A, again input B, another D input B, then sum. This is the process symbol. This is the process symbol, process. Sum equal to A plus B. Then this is where input output symbol are both. This is input output symbol are both. This is print sum. Then stop. One you have to start. You need start and end is same. Start or end or stop. The symbol is same. Symbol is same. Start and end. This is the sum of two numbers. Again, start another example. Draw a flowchart that will input two number and display their maximum number. That is very interesting. Decision making. Here you have to need the decision. Draw a flowchart that will input two numbers and display their maximum number. Now let's start. This is the start symbol. Input A, input A, input B. Symbol are both same. Input and then this is the decision making. This is the decision making symbol. If A greater than B, there are two results, yes or no. If A greater than B, yes, then print A. If no, no. This is the no flow. No flow, print B. A else end. End stop same thing. End stop same. Now this is the start to end. Input two number and display the maximum number. Another, draw a flowchart that will input two number and display the sum and average. That is very interesting. Sum and average. Then start, input A, input A, again symbol input B, then sum equal to A plus B. Sum process symbol. This is the process symbol. Sum equal, then again average. Average equal to, this is again process symbol. A equal to A plus B by 2. This is the input output symbols and print A, sum and A, average. This is the stop. This is the draw a flowchart that will input two number and display the sum and average. This is the solution.